Today I'm going to be showing you a glitch with Lizzie. Now this glitch revolves around her barriers and stock sentries. So as you can see, her barriers will provide stim and they will also inflict freeze damage at 24% or less health. At full health, if it damages an enemy at full health, it actually will taunt every enemy on the board. I'm not really sure if there's a range. It's a little hard to tell if it's actually technically every enemy on the board, or if it's every enemy with full health, but the taunt, she will aggro a lot of enemies if she inflicts damage on a full health enemy. Now, there's another thing to note, which these barriers have never once been repaired. I did this test with Baird, and also in the previous game where I learned about it, there was a Baird. So I'm not 100% positive whether they'll repair on her own if Baird is not in the game with the Fortification card on. I'm pretty positive that he actually does need to be in the game. But I'm actually going to do this test once more, and I will update with that information if she actually can do it on her own. And Baird doesn't need to be in the game with that card on. But barriers and sock sentries. Sock sentries aren't the greatest to use for this strategy because sock sentries have to be level 1. Baird can't upgrade them or they lose the effect. So, I mean, what you ideally want to do is you want to make a kill box. So say Lizzie is killing in this area. You'll have a couple barriers over here. So as I take damage, if I'm posted up in the back, I'm also generating stim as they walk into the barriers. But you can see right here, I'm not shooting, I'm not doing anything, and I'm generating stim because I have barriers placed all throughout the map. You can mix these in with Baird's barriers too. You could place a couple at spawn. Like my ideal strategy I'm thinking for this is like putting 2 at a spawn point, and then wherever I'm trying to kill, I'll have like 2 to 4 more barriers. And throughout that, if I have to shoot a little bit, I post down, but while I'm not shooting, I'm still actually generating stim, so when I have to pop up and I have to shoot some more, then I have more stim, which is pretty sweet. And also, once they get to 24%, I'm inflicting freeze damage, and freeze damage hurts a lot. So if you're going for those, trying to get those faster games, and you're going for the hard level difficulties with a Baird, she is the perfect fifth to speed up the game with the bleeding barriers. Once they get to 24, she's shredding them just as fast as Baird at max bleed. So those two combined is just pretty much an instant shred, even on the larger dudes. And also there, I mentioned the taunt, I think, but if not, just to go over the taunt real quick. Like I said, not 100% sure how effective the taunt is. Whether it aggroes all the enemies or not, but it definitely does have an effect. So that might be something to play around with too, and try out a little bit more. Especially if you're going for tri-shots and not going for the healing repair card, that taunt card could be very interesting to use with this combo. And that is the glitch.